All right, let's jump right into it. If you've ever tried to scale an insurance agency, you already know that recruiting can turn into a total administrative nightmare incredibly fast. You're dealing with clipboards, mixed up spreadsheets, and don't even get me started on the compliance headaches. So in this explainer, we're going to unpack the LIT-AMS Enterprise Onboarding process to see exactly how it takes that messy, manual agent recruiting and transforms it into a streamlined, automated, and totally compliant machine. To see exactly how this all comes together, we're going to follow an agency owner who's hosting a recruiting seminar. Our roadmap today looks like this. We'll start with setting up the seminar, move into automating the invite workflow, check out the small business upgrade, go through the compliance gate, look at HR review and approval, and wrap up with privacy, production, and profit.
Section 1. Setting up the seminar.
So our journey actually kicks off before the event even begins, starting with the underlying architecture that keeps everything completely organized. It's called the child enterprise structure. Rather than just dumping every single new recruit into one massive, chaotic list, the parent owner can create distinct buckets. Say you have a New Jersey enterprise and a totally separate Florida enterprise. This setup means that literally from day one, your new recruits, their sales, and their reporting are all tracked in clean, separate pipelines. It is a huge organizational win.
Now, when that owner is actually presenting in New Jersey, they aren't just handing out some generic company link. Instead, they display a beautifully branded, location-specific QR code right on their flyers or presentation screens. Attendees just point their phones at it. That's it. No typing out clunky URLs. And best of all, every single scan is directly routed right into that specific New Jersey child enterprise without a single keystroke of manual data entry from you or your team.
Section 2. Automating the invite workflow.
Getting that initial scan is awesome, but the real magic happens next to eliminate all that administrative chaos. The attendee journey is totally frictionless and happens in 3 quick steps. First, they scan the code. Second, they submit a really simple request form with just their basic contact info. And third, this system automatically fires off an exclusive invite link. The craziest part? This is all happening seamlessly in the background while you're literally still up on stage presenting.
When someone like Jane Doe registers, the form captures just the absolute essentials: her name, email, and phone number. And instantly, that triggers a customized LIT-AMS invitation email. It's this perfect, seamless handoff, moving the prospect from your real-world event straight into your digital onboarding funnel. You are capturing highly interested agents at scale, and you're doing it without creating a mountain of paperwork for your staff.
Meanwhile, you might be wondering, what's in it for me? Well, as the enterprise owner, while you're busy shaking hands after the seminar, your incoming seminar registrations dashboard is automatically populating. It gives you this incredibly organized back-end view showing exactly who requested invites, who was officially invited, and who actually accepted. And it's all cleanly attributed to that specific seminar source, so no more guessing where a lead actually came from.
Section 3. The small business upgrade.
Now let's look at how the software itself becomes a massive recruiting park. When an agent decides to join your organization, they get a serious bonus. Instead of paying the standard rate for basic access, new or existing users automatically get bumped up to the richer, upgraded small business level platform. They get access to advanced tools for managing sales, training, and commissions, but, and here's the kicker, their price is completely protected at a heavily discounted rate just because they join your enterprise.
During sign-up, the agent clearly sees they're unlocking a premium business experience normally valued at $299 a month, but it's locked in at an exclusive $99 promotional rate for them. So you aren't just saying, hey, come work for me. You're literally handing them a powerful technology advantage as a core part of your recruiting pitch.
And boom, as soon as they complete the form, they get this highly validating welcome screen confirming their small business unlocked status. It just makes for an incredibly smooth, professional, and exciting kickoff to their new relationship with your enterprise. They feel valued the second they walk through the digital door.
Section 4. The compliance gate.
Now, growth is fantastic, right? But uncontrolled growth, well, that's a massive liability. So while your new agent gets a very generous 30-day trial to explore the platform, check out the leaderboards, and really get comfortable, they are strictly limited in what they can actually execute. Most importantly, they are completely locked out of loading production or writing new sales until they definitively prove they are legally authorized to do so. This registration gate is completely unbypassable. It stops the agent cold. Before the platform lets them write a single piece of business, they absolutely must submit their full name, state license number, national producer number, or NPN, and crucially, they have to upload a physical image of their license.
This is exactly what keeps unverified users from writing rogue business under your banner and keeping you awake at night.
Section 5. HR Review and Approval.
So once the agent hits submit on their compliance data, the automated flow actually hits pause. You might be wondering, well, who exactly controls this gate? This is a massive security feature for your agency. See, LIT-AMS doesn't just blindly accept anyone who happens to scan a QR code into your active commission-generating sales roster. The QR code gets them in the funnel, but you maintain total control over the actual roster.
Your HR team or an authorized manager receives that submitted compliance record straight into their portal. They can manually review the license proof, double-check expiration dates, and make the final controlled call to either approve or deny the joined account. Only when they get that green light does the agent gain the ability to load sales. Your enterprise stays totally protected the whole way through.
Section 6. Privacy, Production, and Profit.
Finally, let's zoom out a bit. This right here defines the absolute genius of the joined agent model. We all know the biggest objection independent agents have to joining a larger hierarchy is that fear of losing their data or exposing their private book of business. Well, with workspace privacy, you can confidently promise your recruits that their independent data, their private leads, and their personal workspace remains safely theirs. The system only rolls up visibility for the sales specifically written under your enterprise contract. It's a total win-win.
And this brings us to the ultimate monetization loop. When that approved New Jersey agent makes a sale, it sits securely in the pipeline. Later, when the carrier statement is uploaded and matched to that sale, the platform marks it as funded. Instantly, this automatically rolls up as commission overrides right on your owner dashboard. Plus, because that agent is a subscribed user on the platform, you also earn recurring monthly revenue, or RMR, from their subscription. You're profiting from both their production and their platform presence.
So I'll leave you with this question to chew on. If you could literally automate your recruiting starting from a single QR scan, ensure absolute bulletproof HR compliance, protect your agent's privacy, and cleanly track every single override and chargeback across multiple states without ever lifting a finger, how fast could your enterprise scale? By completely bridging the gap between that very first seminar flyer and a fully audited commission payout, LIT-AMS ensures you aren't just managing agents, you're building a highly profitable, scalable machine.